I have accidentally become my next door neighbour's handyman.
Wait, what?
I do really like this guy. He's got a really poetic way of speaking. I think, like, my guess, and like this is a purely ignorant guess, I think he's read a lot of books in order to teach himself more English because his vocabulary is like really like rich and like in a really fun way. His daughter.
So he's poetically, he speaks in what, like rhyming couplets?
No, it's like
you live next door to Dr. Zeus.
But like, so I went around to look at it and I was like, oh, I can just do this. Like, I'll just screw this back in. So I went and got a screwdriver. I screwed his door back in, right? And then like, then 2 days later, he's like, oh, I've got another problem.
Is that what he said, or did he go, "Thank you, Rob, for sorting my door"? I thought you had fixed it, but unfortunately, there's more.
That's very funny.
Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
Hello and welcome to 10 Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland. Him, a big fat birthday cunt. We've got special guest Phil Chapman and we've got substitute producer Simon Lomas is still here. Happy birthday.
I'd say, oh, fuck off.
Is it your birthday today?
It is his birthday today.
Happy birthday. You didn't tell me. This is why you're so dressed up.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
He's
my
got his best
God.
cargos on.
I swear to God.
I would have brought a cake.
Yeah.
I hate... Right, I'm not a birthday person. I don't like
no
any
way.
sort of fuss.
Yeah.
I don't like any sort of anything. I've never celebrated a birthday in my adult life. I didn't do anything for my 18th, didn't do anything for my 21st, didn't do anything for my 30th.
Oh.
I just...
You just live in such a miserable way.
Yeah.
Like, you can just, like, experience joy, you know? You can have happiness. You can have fun.
Honestly, it's birthdays make me cringe.
Yeah.
I hate the whole like, hey, I'm wearing a big button that says birthday. I've got a sash, it's my birthday.
You don't have to wear a button and a sash. You're a 35-year-old man. If you wore one of those, you'd look like a paedophile. It's like, no, you can just...
Don't want to blow my cover.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
I
don't
went
like...
for like a nice meal with like friends. It was really nice. I had a lovely birthday, actually. Mine's 2 days before Freddie's. I'm 2 days older than you.
Happy birthday as well.
Thank you very much,
We should have got
mate.
a cake.
Yeah, we really should have done, but we haven't. Like,
When's your birthday, Lola?
29th of August.
Oh, fuck
fucking
off.
man, yeah, not interested. Yeah.
Wow, so you were like... You were the youngest kid in the year, weren't you?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, like my missus surprised me with a little meal with my friends. I thought I was just going for dinner with the missus. It turned up. There was loads of my mates there. It was really nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Didn't get a text.
No, my friends were there.
Yeah, no, I
it
wouldn't have
was
gone anyway.
friends, not colleagues.
I-
It was.
I wouldn't have gone anyway. She'd have messaged and said,
Yeah.
honestly, it would make Rob's day.
Yeah.
Rob has got cancer. He's not told anyone. This
Oh,
is
and
his
my
last
make-a-wish is to hang out with Freddy Quinne. Just one last time. Before I go, all I want to do is call that big fat cunt a fat cunt to his face once more.
And I would deny you of it. And I would fucking cherish it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like the most birthday-ish guy, you know, like I'm not like, you know, my super sweet 16 about it, but like it was nice. You know, I had a really lovely time.
I don't think I did anything for my 60th. I don't... Every adult birthday, I've just passed without incident. Genuinely, it's so sad. And I don't even like going out for a meal or
You love
going out for a
meals.
drink.
That's your favourite thing, drinking and eating.
Yeah,
You
but
think free birthday cake?
but
Come on, Freddie.
I don't eat cake, especially not birthday cake.
Oh, fuck off.
Genuinely.
You don't eat cake.
Genuinely.
I know, it's so weird, isn't it? It's amazing he's managed to get this fat with how little he eats. It's just pasta. I swear, all
It really
he eats is pasta.
It really is.
Yeah,
It
like
really
he
is.
hates most food. He's not even like one of those people who just like loves food. He just likes pasta. That's it.
Honestly.
But there's
Yeah.
loads of eggs in cake.
Yeah,
You love
I,
eggs.
Yeah, that is true.
I know, but I don't like the...
Think of it as a spongy pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretend the jam's a little tomato sauce. You'll have a lovely
How
time.
about that? I'll have a lasagna, which is as close as pasta can get to cake.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Yeah, or maybe ravioli. That's a cakeish pasta. Which pasta do you think's the most like cake? Right in below.
It's got to be lasagna.
I'm joking.
That's the end of it.
Yeah. For my birthday meal, mate, you would have been fucking proud of me. I did a full Quinn. at the meal. I went fucking hog wild, right?
Okay.
2 starters, a main, 3 desserts. Let's
Where did you?
fucking
Right. What
go.
did you eat? What were your starters?
We're at Terra and Mare in Stockport. It's an Italian. It's very nice. Very
Okay.
nice. Starters, I had a garlic cheese bread pizza,
Nice.
whole pizza essentially,
Nice.
and it was like a goat's cheese on a mushroom with bread and like pesto on it. It was fucking amazing.
Okay.
Really good. That was dead good. That was my starters.
Yep.
Main, spinach and ricotta ravioli. Fucking lovely. Big old plate of
Okay,
ravioli.
that's all right. I mean, what
great.
sort of sauce did it?
Tomatoey
like a creamy...
sauce.
Oh, tomatoey sauce.
Tomatoey sauce is very
Yeah,
nice.
all right. Okay, I can see
Really
that.
enjoyed it. Then desserts, I had a lemon cheesecake, which was fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Unreal cheesecake.
Yep.
I had an affogato, and then they...
Not allowed to call them that.
What race do you even think I'm having a go at with affogato?
Wow, twice. Jesus.
Oh, just realised it wasn't a race. It was a sexuality.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
If there's any in that are listening, I'm sorry. I apologise. I apologise.
No, I don't. More than apologise, I want to make clear how much we love all our Italian cream-based desserts in the audience. If you get what I mean. So, and then I'd eaten all that, and then they brought me this giant profiterole with a candle in for like my birthday. It was like a shoe bun. It was fucking.
I'm here
sick.
with fat cunt Freddy Quinne and fat cunt Rob Mulholland.
Yes, baby. I tagged in. The difference is I'd been to the gym before I went for the meal, so that was very, very different
Worked
in
up
our
an
lifestyle.
appetite.
Exactly,
Yeah,
rather than
that's what
sat
you got to
around
I know.
lusting up an appetite.
But if you carry on like that, you're going to be one of those skinny fat people
no, I'm gonna be
who's
hench,
like
mate.
going to be skinny, but then inside, your insides are fucked.
Yeah,
and
but your insides are fucked and your outsides are fucked. This is so much better. I'd rather have the insides be fucked. No one can see them.
You're Schrodinger's fat cunt.
Yeah, I'm also enormous. Like, it's also like I'm the sort of person who should eat that much. I'm 6'7".
Do you know what I did yesterday? I
Raped a cat.
I raped a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him so well. I know all his stories.
I was asked by Sensei Carl from Have a Word
to leave the cat shelter.
to leave the cat shelter. I was asked to do the commentary on a charity football match for the weapons down, gloves up, knives. No, put your knives. I can't remember. Something about like.
Is this just Scousers? Stop stabbing each other.
Yeah.
Is that the charity?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, lads, could
no
you not?
No more knives.
Hey,
That's it.
knock it off, lads.
So there's 2 charities. There's No More Knives, which is like it's just a foam.
Yeah. Someone's just come up with a really good new glue.
Yeah. And weapons down, gloves up. Right. And the 2 charities that decided to have a charity football game together to raise money.
Knives versus weapons.
Yeah.
That was the game. I'd fucking pay to watch that.
And they had basically.
And Flail is coming down the wing. He has taken out his defender.
They had celebrities. They had about basically.
It's a goal for Halberd.
They had about 5 celebrities, and then the rest they had
Who
were
were the
like
celebrities?
Tony Bellew.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
good. Yeah.
Paddy the Baddy.
Good celebrity.
I like him. He's a good laugh as
Yeah.
Paddy the Baddy.
Some questionable views, but in general, I think he's a good lad.
Jamie Webster.
Oh yeah, the singer.
Yeah.
Scouse one.
He sings all the all the Scouse chants.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then who else did they have? They had Leighton Baines. Ex-footballer Leighton Baines.
Did you get me £9 back?
What?
He still owes me £9.
Leighton Baines owns you £9.
Leighton Baines owes me £9.
What for?
I used to live in his flat, and he give me. But when I got my deposit back for the flat,
Yeah.
it was £9 short, despite fuck all being wrong with the flat.
Right. So, landlord Leighton Baines.
Landlord Leighton Baines owes me £9.
Right. And
I've asked him for it back many times.
And he's no response.
No response.
He's not
I
interested.
mean, it was like 2013 when I moved out.
Yeah, so he should be
I
adding
haven't-
interest on that.
I haven't forgotten.
Put a small claims court in. Do a
That
small.
would be.
It costs £50, but how funny would it be to sue Leighton Baines for
Yeah,
£9? Yeah.
He was playing. He was very good.
Yeah, he's quite good at
he
football,
was
Leighton Baines. Yeah. He was pretty
Also, footballer James Vaughan was playing.
good. Okay.
And he was fucking shit. He was fucking shite. He was noticeably worse than about 3 YouTubers. He was pants. Stephen Warnock played. Neil Mellor was playing.
Stephen Warnock used to play for Leeds. He scored one of my favourite Leeds goals against Yeovil. He booted a free kick from miles out into the air and the wind blew it in. And then he walked away claiming it like he'd meant it. It was fucking class.
There was also the best player on the pitch was a bloke in his mid-40s, tiny little bloke with a bald head called Andy Robbo, who used to play for like Tranmere and shit.
Right.
He fucking just dictated the entire game to the point where it was cruel watching him play with the rest of these people, right? But the rest of them were people we had no idea, right? We were also sat at one end of the ground rather than being sat in the middle.
Yeah.
So every time the ball went past the halfway line, we were like, we have got no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
But they were like...
Luckily, they didn't get you in for insight.
Well, look, they gave us very mixed messages about the tone that they wanted to go for the commentary. Because depending on who you asked, depending on what we could get away with saying, because some people very much stressed PG-13 and other people said, say whatever the fuck you want. And I very much went with the latter.
Yeah, sure.
Of course you
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of match, you don't want to be shouting, shoot.
Stab.
They at the end of the game, they did a trophy thing, and they introduced a trophy. And I said, imagine how funny it'd be if it was just a giant knife.
Yeah.
They should have made the trophy out of melted down knives. That would have been a nice touch.
Oh, mate, I was singing chants and stuff. Fucking weapons down, gloves up. That's the way we like to. It was fucking wonderful. I was calling out Tony Bellew, calling him a fat cunt.
Yeah.
I was calling out Paddy the Baddie.
I'd love to watch you get fucking strangled by Paddy. That'd be great.
Yeah. It was great fun. I had loads of fun. And then so we met there for breakfast, first of all, right?
Mm-hmm. That was our first mistake. This charity is now bankrupt. Unfortunately, there will be no knife amnesty in Liverpool this year. I'll tell the children.
Now crime's actually got worse in the 24 hours since. We met for breakfast, right? And then
Everyone just trying to scoop up with a fork. Use a knife.
Yeah, he's like cutting his sausages with a flick knife that he's taken off the stand.
It was a lovely kind of vibe. Everybody was really nice and everything, and everybody was, this is going to be fun, you know. And to be fair to the charities, they'd really put on a lot of effort. They'd thought of everything. They were dead sound. Everybody was, because the thing is as well with these sort of things, look, the charity isn't going to live and die by the fact that I'm there. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, it might die, but it certainly won't live by the fact that I'm there. And yet they're dead nice about it. You know, they're lovely with everybody and stuff. And they were going, all right, well, after the game, we're going to go back to the Titanic Hotel. We're going to have some drinks, you know. And I thought to myself, I could see myself getting pissed.
They were going to go to the medium-sized hotel, then they booked Freddy.
I was like, do you know what? I could see myself hanging around.
The iceberg.
But the thing is a lot of them as well, they already know Carl. And like, like I've met Paddy before and stuff a couple of times. He was chatting with Jamie Webb. So I was like, I could see myself getting pissed. This might be loads of fun, this. Got back and they'd put us in this corporate room in the Titanic and they'd filled the room full of sponsors and VIPs that were guests of the sponsors. So you had a room of maybe 150 people who were all corporate fucking people desperate to speak to Tony Bellew. And it was, the atmosphere went from being loads of fun to just really, Do you know what
how
I mean?
awful, all those people giving loads of money to charity. You know, to me.
So what you're saying is no one spoke to you?
What, sorry?
No one spoke to you?
Oh, no,
one was
I love that. But
just one guy guarding the buffet.
Yeah,
That's it. So, no!
Loads of lives on him. Loads of knives.
He gets home just at night, like he opens the door and his missus is at home and he just looks ashen. Just like, what happened at work? You don't
You get like Vietnam flashbacks.
He just didn't stop. He just wouldn't stop. He just kept shouting about fritter rolls.
The hash brown massacre.
Sunday, ketchupy Sunday.
Oh my God. Yeah, but helped definitely
Colin
helped that. Definitely helped that charity.
Yeah, sounds like it, mate. It sounds like, that should be the end of that knife crime. I trust
Yeah.
that's the last we'll hear of that.
Just letting you know, Liverpool, that stabbings are over now.
Yeah.
Old Quinn helped out on a Sunday afternoon, did some pure hilarious commentary for you, and I think it really was me that pushed Amnesty over the line.
Amnesty?
Yeah.
What, Amnesty International were involved as well?
No, just general amnesty.
Just the idea of amnesty.
The idea of amnesty.
The concept
People
of
were on the fence before.
Yeah.
They saw Freddy and they were like,
And you know what? Maybe we shouldn't stab each other.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all get together and stab one fat man.
yeah.
Just if anyone is listening from Israel or Palestine and you want me to come and fix it.
You would be fun to stab. Like, I reckon if
What
loads
do you mean it'd be fun to stab?
there's loads of you to stab. If loads of people stabbed you, like, you'd look like a big pop-up pirate.
Yeah.
That'd be
Like you stabbed the right place, his head would fly up. Yeah.
that'd be a good way to do the amnesty, actually, because if you stab Freddy, you'd lose the knife. Wouldn't you?
Just leave it in Freddy's ass. Yeah, that's what it is. Old Freddy Amnesty bin over here.
Amnesty bin Quinn.
Like, here's the thing that's happened to me in the last couple of weeks that would is going to blow your mind. I think I have accidentally become my next door neighbour's handyman.
Wait, what?
So I live next door to a guy. He's like a lovely bloke, right? He's
Okay.
like an African guy.
He's a what, sorry?
African.
African.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, what's his name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real nice bloke. Absolutely, lovely fella. We'd for a while, we'd sort of chat when we see each other and all that.
This sounds like you're about to say something racist.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
fella. But
I just wanted to leave that tension in the air.
He's a bit of a Italian cream dessert, if you know what I mean. No. You're not allowed to call him that anymore. The woke brigade will get on top of you.
So he knocked on like last week or something, and he was like, "Oh, sorry," I'm not doing his voice. He goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm not doing an impression. Like, you can, imagine it."
Whereabouts
in
in
your head.
Africa is he from?
That I don't know.
Wow. Do you know for a certain that he's from Africa?
I think it's a pretty well-informed guess. It's an
you
African
don't-
accent.
So you don't know where he's from?
It's
you don't
an
know where he's from,
African
but
accent.
You introduced
It's an
him
African
as
accent.
my African friend.
He is an
You
African
have no
accent.
idea. You have no idea.
No, but I know he's from Africa.
He could equally be from Newcastle.
Yeah, well, it's a weird accent for him to have if he's from Newcastle. If something's happened, if he's
Okay.
from Newcastle.
Okay.
At some point, he spent a good amount of time in Africa.
Okay.
okay.
Or he is a racist, culturally appropriating bastard, and it's not okay what he's doing. And all his family are in on the ruse. Right? If he is pretending to be African, they've gone pretty deep with it, to be honest with you. Like, they've really committed to the bit.
This conspiracy goes all the way to the top.
It really does. I've met
Alright.
quite a lot of the family, and all of them are really convincing. So,
All right. Okay.
like, his sons have British accents, but like him and his brother and his parents and stuff are all very African.
Okay.
So I assume that's when the immigration has occurred.
Okay. So picture a listener. Imagine an African voice when you're saying this.
Yeah, a lot of our listeners have never met an African person. Let's be real. We've got
that
some
Rob's
very
too
Caucasian
afraid
listeners.
to do.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not Jamie Hutchinson at a gong show. I'm gonna stay out of it. There's
Wow.
a deep cut.
Yeah.
No, so he comes around and he's like, have you got any tools? Because my cupboard door's broken. I was like, I do have tools, actually. I'm relatively handy, aren't I? So I was
Okay.
like, yeah, I do. What do you need? And he's like, I think I just need a screwdriver. And I was like, cool. I'll come have a look, see what you need, and I'll get you the right bit. Right, go around, have a look.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah.
I think I just need a screwdriver. All right, there's a screwdriver. Go fuck yourself.
You wouldn't even do that
Goodbye.
bit. You just go, no, I don't have a screwdriver, and close the door.
I'd exactly do that.
Yeah.
I'm with Freddie on this one.
Would
Yeah.
you not?
I never lend out. Nah.
For your next door neighbour.
Depends on the next door neighbour.
He's a really nice dude.
Uh,
He's dead sound.
Do you know what? I actually have a next door neighbour that I quite like.
Yeah.
So I probably would, probably,
Probably.
if they were desperate, I would probably turn my head to see if we had a screwdriver behind me.
Do a bit more pretending that you don't have a screwdriver.
Yeah, I'd go, oh, no, we don't.
You do that thing when you work in a shop and someone asks you if you've got something in stock in the warehouse, where you go back and you just stand in the warehouse, stare at a wall for about 30 seconds, then walk out and go, nope, it's not anywhere.
Yeah.
So, like, I do really like this guy. He's got a really poetic way of speaking. I think, like, my guess, and like this is a purely ignorant guess, I think he's read a lot of books in order to teach himself more English, because his vocabulary is like really like rich and like in a really fun way. His daughter.
So he's poetically, he speaks in what, like rhyming couplets?
No, it's like
you live next door to Dr. Zeus.
I'll give you a couple of examples, right? Like next, so like his daughter got her phone nicked at school, and he was like going in to like have a meeting with the school to talk about it, and he told me about it, and he just goes, "Yes, she is very discouraged." And like, I just thought it was a really lovely way of putting it. He speaks like that, you know, he'd like use like really interesting words.
Well, I mean, if she's discouraged about bringing her phone in at school, then I'd say that was a good thing.
No, she got nicked.
Yeah.
So she was discouraged that he was nicked. She was sad.
Oh, I don't like this guy.
Why don't you like? Well, I know why you don't like him.
Discouraged is the wrong word.
Yeah, it's not right.
No, I don't think it is the wrong word.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a nice way of putting it, actually.
Discouraged about what?
from what,
Life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in general, yeah.
She's just discouraged
Generally
from
discouraged,
life.
Yeah. All right, I don't think it's his first language, mate. I think he's doing great.
Freddie discouraged people from using a knife.
Yeah.
That's what
I
discouraged
think he
means.
encouraged it, to be honest. But like, there's more. Like, I'll show you a message from him in a bit. But like, so I went around to look at it, and I was like, oh, I can just do this. Like, I'll just screw this back in. So I went and got a screwdriver. I screwed his door back in, right? And then like, then 2 days later, he's like, oh, I've got another problem.
Is that what he
Yeah.
said, or did he go, "Thank you, Rob, for sorting my door. I thought you had fixed it, but unfortunately, there's more."
That's very funny. No, I'll show you the message. He sent me some little stickers that say, "You are highly appreciated. Thanks." He put, "Thanks for assisting us. We appreciate the sacrifice you made. Remain blessed."
Remain blessed.
Remain blessed. Yeah. So he appreciates the sacrifice I made. I thought that was really lovely.
And then he laufed and turned to the rest of his family and said, "I've got this cunt."
Yeah. 100%, man. So then a couple of days later, he's got this like grill over his back window to stop burglars, because where I live's sick. That had fallen off, and like the roll plugs had come out of the wall and all this. So I was like, I think I've got a couple of them. Go and look, and I don't have them. Right, I don't have any that'll fit.
Robert, my anti-burglar grill has fallen away. Can you fix it tomorrow, or could you come today?
This is so how it's going as well.
It's like Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah. So anyway, I was speaking to Dr. Unsuso, and he goes to me. So all right, I didn't have wall plugs that would fit it. So I went to a fucking shop to get some.
What are you doing? Tell him to go.
Look, he was very confused, and he's nice. And anyway, I was going in the general area anyway. I popped into a shop on my way. I got some. They didn't fucking fit. So another couple of days later, I had to get some more. I've been to like 2 or 3 shops now, getting various bits to like help him out. And like, still haven't fixed it all. I need to go around tomorrow and finish off it, like, because the door came off again, so I need to replug that and like glue it and stuff. And then like, so I'm just escalating into me like just fixing stuff around his house.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's walking around the house going, "Robert's roll plugs are all different sizes. The world of DIY is full of surprises." You are robbing the world of a brilliant adventure regarding a rhyming African man and B&Q.
No, you are right. I need to send him back out on his way.
He's got plenty more time to read now, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, if he likes reading, get him to read a fucking handy book, the prick.
Yeah. I'll have to say I'm sorry, Anthony. I can't fix your screw. I just can't help you. There's nothing more I can do. Yeah, it has just like it's one of those things where it's just like gradually escalated from just like one nice thing into like me now being like essentially his handyman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, you gotta like.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm quite happy with it. I feel useful. It's nice. And to be honest, there was a bit where I went round his house, right, to fix the cupboard door, and like, you know, all the family are about, like his brother's there, and like the sons are there, and like, you know, they're having a like big meal and that, and I'm just fixing this cupboard. I felt so fucking masculine going in and being the one guy who could fix the thing. It felt great being like, don't worry, lads. Fucking daddy's here.
Oh my God.
White saviour. Fucking nothing better.
Yeah.
That's exactly it, isn't it?
I felt like Whoopi Goldberg going into the hood to start a fucking choir. Yeah. Did make me feel very good though. It makes me feel useful. I like helping. It's good. It's good for you. You know. What?
No.
So yeah,
Above and beyond here, Rob.
I have got above
Gone
and beyond there.
Yeah.
But like also the reason I've got this deep in is I'm moving in like a month. So I know that it can't escalate too far because I know I've got a fucking release. You know,
It's going to
I'm
be
out.
funny when you move and he knocks at your door.
Yeah, he just turns up at my new house a couple of miles away.
No. Or he knocks on the door and I've moved into your house and I answer.
It's quite a narrow doorway. I don't think that's happening.
I speak rhyming couplets back to him.
Yeah. Also,
I notice these problems are getting progressively bigger. I just shut the door.
What's the next line of the rhyme?
If you're a fan of Dead Men Talking, then why not sign up to our Patreon? From just £3 a month, you get access to shitloads of extra content and loads of specials. And for now, we are doing I was going to say for a limited time only. It's not. It's from now until forever. We're doing a free 7-day trial so you can sign up, check it out, see if it's for you. No risk, but we're so confident you'll love it and we're so confident we'll stay that you'll become a Patreon for life. We hope you're enjoying this week's episode of Dead Men Talking, and
I don't care if you are.
here is a little sneak peek of some content from a previous Patreon-only episode. If you enjoy it, sign up at patreon.com/deadmentalkpod.
If a person with a disability is with a companion, be sure to shake hands with both people.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, if you greet all the people in the room.
Yeah.
All the humans.
What's your name, Steve? And what is your fetish?
Yeah. Just like, imagine if you just greeted the carer and just totally ignored. That's so awful. Like, fucking hell.
Next one.
By necessity, a handshake involves touching.
Yeah. They're not wrong.
Your Honour. Go on.
So if the person seems touch averse, be prepared to be extra gentle or to step back. A simple touching of fingers may be enough to convey the customary respect.
What, like E.T.?
Yeah, you just gotta go.
Go on.
Yeah, she's got them in the front basket of a wheelchair going off a ramp in front of the moon. E.T. roll home.
Fucking hell.
To be fair, like, you know, he did look it at the end. You know, when he's in that tent and he's like, oh,
Number
I wouldn't
6.
touch fingers with that. Fucking gross. He looked like a gyoza.
Number 6.
What does it tell you how to deal with a gyoza person?
No, it doesn't.
Right.
Take your time and use the opportunity to form a thoughtful connection.
As in, think about how gross they're.
Thoughtful both in the sense of conscious and in the sense of kind.
Right.
What?
I don't understand that.
So it means like be thoughtful in all senses of it. So think about them and also be nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 7, see the person first, not the disability.
Right, that is bollocks.
Yeah, I'm going to notice the physical thing before I know your
So-
personality. That's how
here's-
physical
here's-
appearance works.
Exactly. Here's what's more reasonable. Aim to see the person in
As
time.
well as the
Yeah, yeah,
disability.
yeah.
Yeah. But like, I am going to notice that first. I'm going to notice anything about your physical appearance first. That's what you notice first. That's what
So
physical
the whole
appearance
thing,
is.
the whole thing is that you aim to
Yeah.
graduate from look at that head on a pillow to oh my god, look at that head on a pillow, and his name is Greg.
That's your ultimate aim, is it?
Yeah.
To know the pillow's name. No, Freddie can't move into my area. There's too many Muslims. He'll get killed.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Right. Okay. I feel an apology video coming.
Fucking hell, what a rough segue that is. For anyone who hasn't watched before, Freddie annoyed the Muslim community. That's why I said that. I just realised without context that sounded awful.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? What was I going to say? Yes, apology videos.
Yeah.
Are you aware, Phil Chapman,
Yeah.
of the YouTuber Miranda Sings?
No.
Oh my God, please tell me that you haven't seen this, because this is incredible. Don't play it just yet.
Is it the one where... Fucking all this thing.
Just you got to tighten the bit below that. You're tightening the
This
wrong bit.
bit?
That bit. That's what you want to
Yeah,
tighten.
right, okay.
There you go.
Right.
It's amazing how comedians can't use a fucking mic stand.
So,
Is this a mic stand?
so this woman...
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you're African, you would have done it.
Yeah.
That would be right over there. Ask me in rhyme. That's how you get me to help.
Sorry, Rob, I'm not in a band. I have no idea about this mic stand.
Oh my God. So the YouTuber Miranda Sings apparently
Real name Colleen Ballinger. So if you see Colin around,
Right,
that's
Colin
what it is.
Vlogs and Miranda.
apparently she has been doing some pretty dodgy shit with her fans.
Right, so give you the context of who she is, Phil. She was like one of the first people to get massive on YouTube. She was like, she does ukulele comedy songs and sketches that mainly appeal to like 14-year-olds.
Right,
That was her like demographic. Now this sort of like they popped off there being a bit of a controversy with her in the last couple of weeks, where like people were like accusing her of like grooming. There was like some of her fans who were like, oh, they groomed me. And it was like, initially it was stuff like, oh, getting them to like work, shipping merch and stuff when they were underage was a bit gross. But I was like, it's not grooming, is it?
Yeah.
But then it has escalated
Well,
somewhat.
there was a bit of her. So basically, it's one of those where some of the stuff that she's done, I go, that's gross. She shouldn't be doing that. And then other stuff that she's done, I go, oh, that only looks gross because you're looking at
Yeah.
it through the lens of the other
Some
stuff.
of it
Is
does.
she going to be telling us the things she's done?
No, we'll just
You're
tell you.
telling me,
We'll
right.
just tell you.
If you showed me that
So-
thumbnail without
like-
any context, I'd be like, this is an apology video.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can
you
see
can
the
see
way
it.
that she's
Look
looking
how
down
sad.
on her
There's
dad.
tropes of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, people have been calling this an apology video. She ain't apologising.
Right.
But so
yeah.
the things that she's been accused of, essentially, she just had like really weird, inappropriate relationships with her young fans, right? Like the grossest thing I think was she sent some DMs to like a 13-year-old kid asking them if they were a virgin and what their favourite
Well,
sexual position were.
Right.
Yeah, there was another thing as well. There was like
Yeah,
I mean, for the 13-year-old,
there was like a group called Colleenie's Tweenies. Right, I know. And she'd go in there and she'd be asking like what their favourite sexual positions
Yeah.
were and like what their first periods were like and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that's not, it's just dodge, right? There was another bit as well where she sent her underwear to like a fan who hadn't asked for it, and he was like 16 or something.
Yeah,
like,
that was weird.
Like it's just it's weird
Do you
shit.
see the video of her like years ago? This is like unconnected to all this, but like, I saw a video of her like years ago. She was on like a live stream telling this story. It's a funny anecdote, right?
Yeah.
And the story was when she was like a teenager, she'd like got really stressed. So what she did was she got a dog and she dug her fingernails into the dog until it started bleeding.
Yeah.
And then the dog freaked out and bit her. Then she went and told her parents this dog had bit her out of nowhere and the dog got put down. And she was telling that as a funny anecdote. She was like, and then the dog got put down. It's just like, oh,
And
God.
I mean, everyone loves a dog
And
getting
it was-
put down
Yeah,
story.
everyone
then
loves
I-
a murdered dog.
Yeah.
Imagine if she did it like an open mic doing
Yeah.
comedy, and then I turned to him, and then he turned to me, and he genuinely said the most British thing I've ever heard, and then the dog got put down.
Yeah, it's fucking rough.
There was another bit, right? So she, it's like dodgy stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's stuff that it's like,
not
why
great.
are you doing that? It's that's weird.
Yeah.
And often there's not like a there's not like a word for it. It's just creepy shit. It's just creepy behavior. There was another thing, right, that she's getting called out for that I think is unfair, right? She brought a girl on stage during one of her live shows, right? And they were doing the yoga challenge or something. And this girl opens her legs and they play a fart sound, right? And it's like, and this Miranda goes, oh, this whatever she's called, goes, oh, that smell. It's stupid, juvenile, idiot humor that, you know, it's
we would never do that here.
Yeah.
But it's the sort of thing that, like, but they're like, oh, she got a teenage girl on stage and made her open her legs. And it's like, yeah, she didn't do it for a sexual reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, she just shit at comedy. You know what I mean?
Are people angry that she didn't finish the kid off?
Didn't go down on the kid.
Yeah, this is it. Like, if you're going to get started, you know, finish what you started.
Yeah,
just
at least
politeness.
muff dive. Come on.
Come on. Get involved.
Anyway,
Smear that lipstick a bit more.
She's made this video, right? And it's so cringe, right? Yeah. Because one of the most cringeworthy things about it is she's like strumming a ukulele. She's like, hey guys. She's like, oh, by the way.
Well, we'll just fucking see it. Rather than you describing what happens, well, why don't we just watch the video?
The bit for me,
we'll see the bit.
I just want to point out the bit.
See the bit.
I just
point out once we've seen it.
Just want to point it out now.
Fucking hell, it's right there.
The bit,
chapter.
Yes, like we can just press play.
The bit is, I know, but I'm slightly worried that because this is a song when we start playing, you're going to fucking get a flight to America and do all the fucking housework for her because she's rhyming.
Is this in rhyming? Yeah. She's rhymed her apology.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, also, to be fair, I don't know if we can actually play the video on the episode. We'll get a copyright strike.
No, we won't, because this is us reacting in it, so it's fine.
Yeah. And YouTube is famously great at not giving out copyright strikes at random.
Yeah. Anyway, right. My favourite bit is when she goes, guys, my team have strongly advised that I don't talk about this. However,
why don't we just see it?
Nobody said.
Why don't we just see the video? Why don't we just see the video? It's going to be more entertaining than you doing your impression of it.
Maybe I had something funny to say, but
we'll say it in a fucking minute.
Right.
Say it in a fucking minute when it happens then.
Go for it.
You just can't contain yourself.
Fuck me.
Oh no, it'd be better if I just say it rather than seeing the actual thing. No, my description of it will be adequate.
Heaven forbid we do it any other way other than Rob's. Right, go.
Oh, the way where we just watch the fucking video we commented on. Rather than going, you know what's funny? Let's just describe internet videos.
Let's watch the video.
Fucking cunt.
Let's watch the video. Happy birthday.
This feels like when you go to your mate's house for dinner and him and his brother start having a fight.
Hold on. How long has it been before she started speaking?
Pause it.
Can we pause there? Right.
I might need to be up a bit louder, actually.
They look like fake eyes.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true, though. Just as long as it's entertaining to you. Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train.
Pause it.
Chugging down the tracks.
That was the bit that first sent me when she sung All Aboard the Toxic
All
Gossip
Aboard
Train.
is brutal, isn't it?
All aboard.
Mate, it's the silent pause, then just picking up the ukulele. To be honest, like, if you're trying to convince people you're not a paedophile, right? Playing the ukulele. I'll show them I'm not a nonce with my ukulele song.
Yeah.
Would a paedophile do this?
I'd love to see someone do that in court.
Are these the actions of a nonce, Your Honour?
The defence rests.
That is what's going to happen in Tom Binns' court case, isn't it?
Oh, I hope Tom Binns' lawyer is his own puppet.
Yeah.
Do we think that I nonced that child? No!
Let's keep going.
His lawyer's going to come out of a suitcase.
You think you're having a bad day in court? I've got a guy's hand up my ass.
Oh, God. Right, okay.
Tracks of misinformation, the toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the train. distract and harass me for my past. Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun. Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you.
That "hi everyone" is fucking awful. That feels like that is the female equivalent of a guy like doing like fucking bicep curls, like 98, 99. Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry. I'm just working out a bit, getting pretty fucking.
Also as well. Not being funny, but get your priorities in order, because she's like, now we've established a chorus, let's go on to these allegations.
Yeah.
It's just, hi everyone. Now that we all know the rhythm and the beat that I'm going to address these allegations to, let's get down to brass taxes.
Oh,
You
mate, like
fucking idiot.
I'm trying to decide if a rap would be worse or better.
Better, but worse if you turn your baseball cap backwards.
Hi, my name is Rob, and I'm here to say those allegations should go away.
Oh my God. Someone's been getting lessons from Anthony. It gives me pure Michael Scott vibes, this.
I think this is worse than fucking a kid. I think this is worse. I'd rather she fucked a kid, because I wouldn't have to watch that. I wouldn't be allowed to watch that on YouTube. I've seen this hundreds of times in the last week.
I got it sent to me by listener and Discord moderator
And
Reb.
abomination against God.
Yes, Reb.
Shout out, Reb, you're right.
Shout out, Reb, who sent me it. And I don't know, I'd never heard of this person.
See, I had
I'm not really
vaguely heard of it, because like she was on an episode of Comedians Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld. I think she was going out with Jerry Seinfeld for a bit, because Jerry Seinfeld got her in a lot of shows in a very short period of time, and then not again.
Oh, really?
Like, it was like there's like a bunch of shows she was on with Jerry Seinfeld for a little bit.
How old was she when she was with Jerry Seinfeld?
Well, controversially for Seinfeld, over age.
Yeah.
Imagine
doing that.
That's
Imagine
the
doing
slap
that on the
bass.
ukulele.
Seinfeld's got to come out. And just, what's the deal with all these allegations? Hey? You know what it's like when you're trying to fuck a kid and there's no lube? I said I'd go down on the kid, but she's down my age.
Oh God! But yeah, it's my God.
Yeah.
I was watching it first. I'd never heard of the woman, and so I just had this video to go off, and a minute in, I was fucking hooked.
Yeah.
I didn't care what she'd done.
Yeah.
I was just like
Guilty.
Yeah. Go on.
A few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say. So
Pause it there, please, Simon.
here I am.
Oh, the old legal loophole.
No comment.
Yeah.
In my defense, Your Honor, I didn't say I was bumming those children. I sang.
It's unreal. It's the little look to camera when she goes, didn't say I couldn't sing. It's insane.
It sounds like the start
Go
of
on,
a
do your little
musical.
bit about this. I'll be
I
waiting to
don't
hear
have
it.
a bit.
What was your point that you were going to say about that bit?
Can't remember.
Oh, you stubborn little cunt.
Yeah.
You big tubby bitch. I'm not going to say it. You didn't let me say it when I wanted to say it, so now I'm not going to say it.
Can't remember. It just couldn't have been that important, eh?
Well, I do assume it wasn't good.
Such a prick. Right, carry on.
Sing it.
Sing it. Yeah, don't say it. Sing it. Sing your point.
No.
Oh.
I would have sung it, but I don't have my ukulele with me. Go on.
And whenever I'm feeling pretty down, I just eat a little hashy brown.
Oh, God, I can already tell this is going to be a silly episode. Go on.
A few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not
we
say
get
what
to
I
hear
want to
it again.
say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
Oh, when she looks at the camera and says sing.
Here I am, and today I only want to talk about the facts. So I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go. Many years ago, I used to message my fans,
Pause
but
it.
not in a creepy way, like a
She's not singing.
No, she's not. She's talking over the top of some music. It's like a one-liner comedian that isn't quite confident enough in their stuff.
Yeah. You're not singing if you're talking. Hey, no, Lily Allen. So,
Are you cussing out Lily Allen?
yeah, I am. Fuck her. I'm not asked.
Well, it's Lily Allen. If that's made you feel sad, I'm here to comfort you.
Good God. I had a point about. Oh yeah. I love the idea about this more than anything else. The thing that makes me happiest is imagining that this wasn't her first take.
Yeah, well, that's
I love the idea that she started and she's all aboard the toxic train of fuck no, start again and start again.
Do you reckon she's got an auto cue? Because she's like a really big YouTuber, so she'll own one.
Yeah.
So like, I would not be. It's so theatrical and rehearsed as well. The little like dramatic bits and like. Like it's so hard for me to sing this little song about being a pedo.
Yeah.
It's so mad.
Do you know what as well? I'd love the idea as well of working at the Miranda Sings head office for her corporate marketing PR team and getting the phone call late at night. She's what?
Yeah.
No, it's all right. We told her not to say anything.
Yeah.
She did what? She sung it.
Did you tell her not to sing it though?
I didn't think we needed to do that. She's an adult woman.
I thought it was implied.
All right,
when we said don't talk about the allegations.
Okay, look, it's fine. Look, it's okay. She's sung it. All right, as long as she didn't use the the ukulele.
Well, do you know what? I mean, how long is it going to be? 1 minute to 10 minutes long.
Yeah, like just long enough to put mid-roll ads in.
Yeah, and she at least put mid. She's not. She's not even monetized.
No, this is it. It is monetized, and there are mid-roll ads in it. It's just long enough. And this is the thing with this. Like this is like one of the conspiracy theories that's been going around. Is A, she's made it long enough to monetize, and B, because it's a song, YouTube are way more on copyright striking. So there is a chance when you're watching this, all the bits where we actually watch the video will be cut out, and you'll have to like watch it and fill it back in. There's half a chance because it's music. It becomes a different.
I'll tell you
thing.
what. You know that you have done one hell of a YouTube apology video when there's an advert from Grammarly in the middle.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, like people keep calling this an apology video. She's not apologizing.
No.
She's not at all apologizing. She's going, nah, it was fine that I said that I'd finger those kids.
Mate,
A denial video.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
When we get
with a
done
like and subscribe at the end.
When we get done for all the rate videos.
Can we have a ukulele?
All aboard the toxic gossip train.
Mate, we're 100% doing ukuleles when we get cancelled.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. We have to do the thing where we go, people have advised us not to talk about the jokes, but
They didn't say we couldn't
sing. Go on, carry it on.
Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, and there's a weird aunt there who keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, "Ugh." That was me, but in group chats with my fans.
Can we just pause that there? Like, it is very important to contextualise that she was a middle-aged woman and these were underage kids.
How old is she?
She was like, when this was happening, she was in her 30s.
Right.
Yeah.
And these are like kids who are under 16.
Also as
And
well.
like, I just wanted to be besties. I'm just a loser. Yeah.
Also as well, I've never had a creepy aunt go up to anyone and go, tell us about your first period.
Yeah. How'd you like to get fucked?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like it in the arse? What? Auntie? Trying to have a nice wedding. Where are you putting that ukulele?
I get what she means at the beginning though, right? So I get messages all the time on Instagram, and I used to try and reply to all of them as a way of being like, oh, well, if someone's been nice enough to message me
That's
to say I
basically
really
consent.
enjoyed it, to say I really enjoyed it. But I used to think to myself, look, if someone's messaged me and gone, oh, great show, I really enjoyed it, it's nice that I message them back and go, oh, thanks very much. Do you know what I mean? That's a nice thing to do.
I reply if they do it publicly. I don't really reply to DMs.
Well, the problem is, the reason that I've stopped doing it, and I feel horrible when people sort of message us, because you go, oh, it only takes a minute. The problem is that they then message you again.
Yeah.
And then you have to be like, oh, nice one.
Before you know it, you're around their house
Yeah,
fixing a
yeah.
cupboard. It's like, it's how these things escalate.
Yeah, got a full B&Q shopping list, 12 different types of roll plugs to get.
Yeah.
Walking back with 2 before over my shoulder.
Anthony was just someone that DM'd you randomly one day.
Yeah, he's just a fan.
Eventually moved in next door.
Oh, God.
I don't have a house. There's one next door to me.
There's an empty plot of land next to me. I could build a house for you if you wanted. Go on, carry on with fucking this weird woman.
I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare.
There's no way in hell you can say, I didn't understand that there should have been some boundaries when you're talking about to children.
Children.
What's your favourite sexual position?
Yeah.
And, you know, like, do you know what I mean?
Because, like, you know, it's a weird question because all kids love doggy.
Yeah.
All kids love doggy.
If
It's
we've
their
learned
favourite.
anything from MJ. Do you think? I mean, like he was around 15.
To be fair,
years
if he
ago
did a
still.
song, like it'd be a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that would be like
Just gonna give you my apology video.
Yeah.
They said that I couldn't say what I wanted to say.
Yeah. All aboard the toxic gossip train. Chapman.
You'd be like, this fucking slaps. If you put a good bass line on it, I'm fucking listening. You know,
Yeah.
Taxi gossip chain. Choo.
Choo choo.
Yeah. He just bleeps the smooth out of Smooth Criminal.
But yeah, like it just continues on like this for 10 minutes with her like not like actually.
Yeah,
she's just like going, no, it's all right.
But what she does is she can we at least get to the bit right where she talks about the first allegation.
A bit.
She talks about the first allegation, and then she hits back to the chorus, and she's like, "Guys, but you don't want to hear about that, do you? Because we're all aboard the toxic." And she looks in the camera; she looks so pleased with herself.
This is it. She's so self-satisfied through this whole thing. She really feels like she's nailing this.
Let's get to the first chorus.
Okay.
Details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
Ready?
But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The load is fueled with hate.
Stop it now. I'm going to kill myself for watching more of this. Fucking hell.
When she loops back to the chorus for the first time, it kills me. It kills me. That's not very interesting, is it?
Yeah.
So let's get back on the top. Oh, God.
It has been mad how, like, this has been, like, one of the biggest Streisand effects I've ever seen. Like, so, like, you'd never heard of her before.
Never heard of her.
This
Immediately, I was like, who did she dance to?
All she had to do was nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you did nothing, it'd be so much better than this. You know, like, just anything you've done could be better. This is just very bad. Very, very bad.
Yeah.
Makes it so much worse. Yeah. Be interesting to see what happens, though, because, like, amazing publicity. You know, this is it for, like, you know, if 99% of people who watch this think you're a cunt, but 20 million people watch it, that 1% is a lot of people. You know what I mean? You know, like, you know, it'd be interesting to see how she plays it after this. Maybe she'll lean into it. She'll be like, yeah, I'm the pedo uke woman.
Yeah,
That's what I do. I finger kids and fretboards. Finger picking and finger licking. Let's go.
Yeah, no matter what, you'll definitely see me in A minor. Am I right? Am I right? Fuck, man. Gross.
Yeah, it's really fucking gross. Like, just, it's always musical comedians, isn't it? It's always the fucking musical ones. If you see some cunt singing a musical song, keep your children away from them. They are a paedophile, definitely. Every single one of them. Any musical comedian you're thinking of right now, paedophile.
If you had to do an apology, right, are you doing a video? Are you doing a statement? What are you doing?
Depends what it's for, innit?
Aye.
So give me a scenario. What have I done?
You've been caught messaging 16-year-old and you were...
Boy or girl or trans?
No. I'll tell you what, we'll mix it up. You were... Because that's not really comics, is it? You were caught doing a joke that everybody has decided is really bad.
Oh, I'm not
Everyone's
apologising then,
decided.
suck my dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Every single...
Well, it depends. Have I Alfie Browned it? Have I shouted the N-word loads of times?
You've not Alfie. You've Alfie Browned it, but
That's where he went wrong.
I love
Didn't
that
use
that's
the ukulele. That's where he went wrong.
I think he wrote some of those rhymes my neighbour was singing.
all about the toxic consonants train.
Wow. But yeah, no, I'm not apologising for a joke because, you know, it's a joke and that's what I do. You know, it'd have to be something like, you know, I've diddled a kid or something, you know.
I've diddled a kid.
Yeah, it's going to have to be
I
something.
tell you what, in your apology, I wouldn't use the word diddled.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I diddled that kid.
I wouldn't use the word diddled.
All right. And I think if you full diddle...
Come out with a fiddle.
No, but if you've diddled as well, there's no apologising. If you've done a full diddling...
It's like hearing an apology from Lewis Carroll.
No, I actually think the messaging messaging underage is quite good. I think that's quite a good thing to have to apologise for. Like, I was messaging a 16-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah. What have I messaged them? Something suggestive, but not a full dick pic. Are we that level?
You sent them a pair of your underpants.
I've sent them a pair of my underpants.
Yeah. So they didn't ask for it, but you sent them a pair of your used boxers.
Yeah.
Have you got any
What have you
cupboards
used?
that need fixing?
What have I used the boxers for?
Let's eat. 2-day festival.
2-day festival. I sent them down with a little winky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a cum stain.
Right.
A very obvious, but the cum stain is from the outside, not the inside.
Right, but the problem
so you've jizzed on your own boxers.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if you've done it, it's different to if you're denying it, innit? Those are two different things.
Yeah.
I think if you're apologising, the statement's quite a good way to go because you're just getting moved on. If you're denying it, I think you want people to see you denying it. You know, I think you want to look down the camera and make essentially eye contact with the people you're talking to and go, I
Really?
did not fucking do this. I reckon that's the way I'd go. But if I've been caught jizzing on pants and sent them to kids, I don't think a video's going to go well.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be like, soz about that.
It's going to make it worse.
That
if
was
anything.
not on.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
That wasn't okay.
I was off my tits on ADHD
Yeah,
meds.
I was on tits and ADHD meds. I'm going to make the full transition and become a musical comedian. Really square the circle.
Imagine that's all you had to do. Become a musical comedian.
You're just like, when someone turned up on the circuit with a guitar, you'd be like, what have you fucking done? What have you done? It'd be like a pink triangle in Germany.
I just want to hear the apology video where people go, I'm taking time to listen and learn the harmonica.
That's a terrible comedy instrument. You put it in your mouth. You fucking moron. How are you doing a joke while you're playing the harmonica? What, you go, I woke up this morning, went to the shops,
Thanks,
the
Dad.
women all in there. Be shopping all day. And all the men look tired. Sat in that little chair. This was the dressing room setting blues.
I think that's better than most musical
I
comics.
think it is, yeah. Musical comedy shit and paedophilic.
I once did a gig in North Wales, and I've still got the leaflet somewhere in the house where there was a leaflet for Rock Against Paedophiles.
Traditionally, the rock industry has been quite pro-paedophile.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, imagine a load of blokes showed up in vans. Like, let's get these paedophiles.
Rock Against Paedophiles.
Yeah. It was in Bangor
Wow.
somewhere.
Wow.
I kept it in a little box. I found it when I was moving it.
Rock
last year.
Against Paedophiles.
How are they practically stopping paedophiles? That's the thing with paedophiles. Notoriously difficult to stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
hate
don't know if a
rocking
couple
out.
of tunes are going to do it. Be like, I was going to bang this kid, but I can't concentrate while you're playing Crocodile Rock.
Rock Against Paedophiles make it sound like they want you to like grind against them.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds like an action you're doing against the paedophile.
Yeah.
Just like, show us on the doll where he rocked you. He put 2 fingers up me.
That'd be such a funny gig story if you turned up, you were booked for Rock Against Paedophiles. You turned up, it was just a lot of people rubbing themselves against men. You had to go on stage. This one's called Dressing Room Blues. Fucking hell, man.
Got a spare ukulele if anyone wants to make an apology.
Is there a more noncy instrument than the ukulele? It's got to be like right top.
I think a keyboard is quite noncy.
Yeah, it can be, but it can also be cool, a keyboard. But like a ukulele can never be cool.
Maybe a guitar.
Yeah, again, but like if you're doing it sort of ironically, I can see how it could be like fun and less, noncy. It's a relatively noncy instrument. I think you're in the right area. I think the uke's beating it though. I think the uke is the number one
Uke is
nonce
a-
instrument.
I think it depends what. I think keyboard. I think electronic keyboard is the nonciest thing.
Nah, but like there's loads of cool keyboard players. There's loads like cool keyboard
Okay,
music.
name me one
Well, like
comic.
all of the members
name
of
me one comedian.
Oh, comedians. Again, if they're playing an instrument, it's not fair. It makes them instantly a
Maybe one
paedophile.
comedian that plays a keyboard that isn't a nonce.
Well, no, that's totally unfair. They're all nonces. Obviously, they're musical comedians.
Okay.
Yeah, but name me a comedian who plays any instrument who doesn't fuck kids regularly.
Johnny Olsen.
Incorrect.
Right.
What do you think he's awesome at?
He's the nicest man.
I know, he's so lovely. That's how he gets them.
Jesus Christ.
I should clarify for legal reasons, I have no evidence that Johnny Awesome fucks kids.
Except for the fact he plays a guitar.
Yeah. Except for his stage show. Yeah.
Except he's a musical comedian.
Yeah. Which is evidence enough as far as I'm concerned.
Good God.
Enough to convict in my book.
Yeah. There's honestly no instrument I think is worse.
No. Trumpet.
Trumpet is way less noncy than this.
I just think
When you get those big balloon cheeks, though, that is worrying. You know, when like a trumpet player's been playing for years and they get those big fucking cheeks.
Are you gonna
Like,
go
does
on? Go on.
What? Well, like your fat face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
No, but yours are like full of treats and blubber.
Like a hamster.
Yeah. Just got Ferrero Rochers in there.
Yeah.
I'll just go into my Rocher pouch, get myself a little snack.
But he's like a cow. Occasionally, you just see him chewing.
He
from
does have
nowhere.
4 stomachs.
Not put anything in his mouth.
Just regurgitated chocolate. Just like, oh, that's a bit of linguine back. Hop, hop, hop.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Freddie.
Thanks.
Yeah.
30 man.
Yeah, like so me and Freddie are 2 days apart in age. I'm 2 days older than Freddie. And yeah, so we're both 35 now. And like we were saying before the show, for us two, 35, even by the most optimistic estimation, is definitely beyond half now. Definitely for us two.
Yeah.
There's no way me and Freddie are making it past 70.
Yeah.
That's
Do you reckon?
insane. No chance. Me more than Freddie. Like, because, I actively have improved my lifestyle. I've done a lot of damage to myself, but I'm a lot healthier than I used to be. But Freddie is adamantly committed to being as unhealthy as possible. It's like he's dug into that position.
You know what's mad is, so for me, like, I don't really care about, like, how old I get or anything like that. I'm not really one of those people that's like, oh, another year older, oh dear.
Because you're already fucked and ugly, so
yeah,
what's it
I don't
matter?
care. I'm alive for as long as I'm alive. Do you know what I mean? Who's asked?
You're barely alive.
Exactly.
I can't believe you're 5 years younger than me.
Well,
I mean,
this is
no
what-
one would
well,
believe
this
that.
is what I was
If
about
we
to
put
say.
you in a fucking lineup,
This is what I was about to say. For me, there's something about 40, there's something about that age
yeah.
that's going to slap. There's something
You
about...
think it's going to be good?
No, it's going to be... It's going to
gonna
slap.
hit you.
It's going to hit me.
Because like saying something's going to slap means it's going to be good. You've
Oh,
got to
right.
use slang
Okay.
and you've got
Okay.
it wrong.
I'm apologising.
Get your ukulele.
Right, I used to use slang incorrectly, and I can only apologise for that.
Ring, ding, 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 ring.
I
said it was bussing and it was all cap.
what?
I was just using some youth slang.
Okay, so I don't know what either of those things mean.
Okay.
Bussing.
Yeah.
Bussing means that things are coming along infrequently.
Infrequently, like a bus.
Yeah.
No, look again. I'm a 35-year-old man as well. So
Okay.
like you know, this is blind leading the blind. A lot of this.
So
I think bussing means like it's really good. Like it's like busting a nut. I think it comes
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
It's like it's bussing.
or,
yeah.
or like buzzing, but bussing.
Yeah, but it's not. Etymologically, I think it's from
Okay,
busting.
and then cap.
Yeah.
Cap is lying in it.
Exactly. No cap means you're not lying. Cap means that's
That originated on
Right.
TikTok.
No, it originated in hip hop.
No, it originated on TikTok.
Right. You know, we're accidentally rhyming and it's weird.
Yeah.
But no, it started in hip hop music.
Damn you, Anthony.
I was going to say, I have this bizarre urge to fix an African man's toilet.
I've not been touching his toilet, let's be real. Although there is a beep in his house that I really want to stop because it's like I can hear it next door and it does my fucking head
the
in.
smoke alarm?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm
mate.
going to find it and just fix it while I'm doing his shit. I'm just going to sort that out.
During my neighbour had like a drip, like, the overflow pipe coming from the tank.
Chinese
And
neighbour, was it?
Every...
Very good.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Yeah.
It would drip on his like corrugated plastic roof, and
Okay.
if he went away for more than 12 hours.
You just count the drips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ding.
Went round his house
Ding.
for dinner one time. I
Yeah.
was hungry about half an hour later. Keeps posting menus from your front door. What?
I think I've got your post, mate.
Then you got one child.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this episode.
I'll give the bat super miss. Thanks.
Yeah.
Seen what happened last time.
Have we got any videos?
Yeah, we do. We don't have Tom's lovely questions because he's not here.
No, he's not here.
He's dead.
Yeah. Dead gay for
What
marrying a
happened?
woman.
Did you get married? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got married.
Did you
yeah.
just go to the wedding?
No. We're going to like a reception when he's back in the UK. It's in Cyprus, the wedding. And, we've only known him about 6 months.
Yeah, that's a bit much,
yeah,
isn't it?
Paying for that.
Also, as well, he's doing like a little thing when he's back in the UK, and I'm touch and go.
What, you touch and go?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you might not make it.
Yeah.
It is in a couple of months, and he is looking rough. So,
Right.
right.
I'm actually looking fantastic. This is the thinnest I've ever looked in
I
my
know,
entire
that's so
life.
sad, isn't it? That's really sad.
I saw a picture of me on stage the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, I look thin."
I often shout fuck when I see photos of you. I'm like, Christ! Japanese people often shout, Godzilla! So we'll just skip right ahead to the most fun section of the show, everyone's favourite, where we watch some dead fun videos.
What are the videos that get you, Phil?
What? The ones that
Phil sat through quite a
I've
lot of
sat
these.
through-
Phil's
I'm
pretty
pretty-
stoic with these.
Iron Stomach Chapman.
Yeah. If you want to send us in a video, by the way, part of this is send us in the worst video on your phone, right? We have rules, which are no animals, no kids, no death, no racism. But again,
No ukuleles now.
no ukuleles. We're adding a fifth one. No ukuleles. But again, if you can get all of them, that is a full house.
Do you know what I thought was really funny is that, look, a lot of you ignore the rules and send them anyway, which I think is funny because Rob has to watch them.
Yeah.
But someone sent us in one and he said, I think this should be allowed because it looked like the dog enjoyed it.
Yeah. And it's like, no, it's still bestiality porn. It's still incredibly illegal. Please stop sending me videos
It
of dogs
looked like
getting fucked.
the dog enjoyed it. It's like there's going to be an independent panel and we're going to take it to VAR.
Well, no, he
and
didn't
see
even say
whether or
that.
not-
He didn't even say that as well. He said he looked like he was having a ball, winky face. And like from the blurred out image on the thing I didn't download, it looked like a dog licking someone's bollocks.
So send it again.
That's not okay, all right? That's not allowed.
think
It's
it's really
actually
funny.
as illegal as the worst child porn. So please don't send us
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Guys,
And honestly, don't have that on your phone because it's like you can get fully Tom binged.
guys, many years ago, we used to get our fans to send us in some of the most illegal shit ever. And we didn't know what kind of laws we were breaking. But that's not interesting, really, is it? So,
Ding, ding, ding.
right. let's
So
play these.
we've got a selection of videos here. We will start with second from the right, please, Simon. That one there. This is just a little fun one. This video, for context, we'll just can you just pause it straight away? This is taken from a fire station that has one-way glass. So the people on the other side of the glass that are being filmed have no idea they're being watched.
Okay, so we have it's sort of like a street, and it's two people sat down. It's an old man, and it appears to be Anthony, your neighbour, sat next to him.
Is that a Make America Great Again hat?
Uh-huh. What? Why do you think it's Anthony?
What?
Why do you think that's my neighbour?
Because he's got a. If you
cut-
look very carefully at his
broken
hand, it's
cupboard.
full of raw plugs.
No, these are two crackheads sat
That's it.
outside. Yeah. There we go. And crackhead isn't slander. They are currently smoking crack.
Oh, they actually really are.
They're in the
smoking
middle
crack,
of
aren't they?
smoking crack. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So this guy's smoking
That guy's
some crack.
bending over.
He's just smoking some crack. I think he just dropped his crack.
They're both bending over,
Just smoking a bit
crack.
of crack. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's broken out of hospital.
He's broken out of hospital. Yeah. What's he doing? Is he blowing crack up his arse? Is he going to blow crack up his butt?
He's just rimming
cracking
him.
the
He's
crack.
just rimming him.
Nah, he's blowing crack and then rimming.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh my days.
Can you imagine being at work and looking out the window? There's just crackheads rimming each other. It'd be the best day you've ever had.
That's,
The mad thing is, I've already seen this video.
Why
I
have
see
you
all
seen-
of these videos.
That's 2 ways that he's a crack addict.
Hey, hello. God, he's so much better than Tom.
Oh my.
So much better.
There's no way
What an
Tom would have
upgrade.
done that.
What an upgrade. Nah, Tom would have fucked
Stay
it
in
up totally.
Cyprus, Tom.
Yeah. There you go. I thought it was a nice little fun gentle one
That
to get
was
us going.
funny.
Yeah, a little fun one. Here we go. Right, from here, now, smashing that, Simon. Right, the one on the far right I want to keep to the end, and the one in the middle I want second last. So apart from that, your dealer's choice, Simon, on the other two. Let's go for this. Let's see what this one is. Oh, here we go.
Oh. Oh! No.
This is a nice little quick one. We're going to have to watch a couple of times.
Right.
So what it is like there's like a roundabouty thing, but it's above head height.
Yeah.
And people are holding onto it and swinging round.
Yeah.
And one of them comes off and lands badly on a pole.
Yeah. But the pole, like, lands, like, coccyx on his arse.
It's right on his cock and bollocks,
That's-
I think.
that's
Have a little
bang
watch
in the
again,
middle.
Simon.
Oh,
It's so loud, that bang. That is bones breaking.
I'll tell you what, that is incredibly bad playground design, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is not great health and safety design.
well, I don't reckon that they expect kids to be going that fast.
Well, that
You
isn't
know,
a
like,
child, I think.
yeah,
I think this is
that's
an
a
adult.
grown man.
Let's watch it again. It's amazing how, like, it could not. Oh, he like moves the whole big metal thing he lands on.
I reckon they're probably about 15, 16. Those
Yeah,
ones.
let's listen again. I just want to hear that bang again. It's so bad. That's like life altering. I think that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for sending that one in. There we go.
That
That's
sounded
fun.
like his balls. exploded.
Something's popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sound of a man that has to piss into a bag for the rest of his life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This next one, we'll get this one going. Let's see which one this is. Oh, yeah. Oh, pause this, please. Quickly, pause. Right, so this is a guy opening a beer bottle with a stick, right? So he's got like, you know when you open it with a lighter and you put it underneath the bottle and you hit
now,
it? And...
Now, this is going to really get to me, this one, because this one is one of those things that you look at the premise of the video and you go, well, I can't see anything going wrong here. Like, the videos where it's a guy with a firework pointed at his dick. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to never put myself in that situation and it won't happen to me. But this, I could see myself going, where's a bottle opener? Oh, I learnt on the internet how to open it with a stick.
You remember when I was watching the videos before the episode to choose which ones we were going to watch?
Yeah.
And I really freaked out at one.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Let's have a little watch.
ruin beer opening for me.
Here we go. Just there, pop it under there, and then...
Wow. Wow.
The beer's open now.
The beer is open.
He smashed that.
Wow.
So
Wow.
for those listening, he slaps this stick with the bottom of his hand, and it just goes into his hand.
Yeah.
Because he's used the sharp end of the chopstick.
Yeah,
He's
just
done
don't
it
use
the
a
wrong way.
chopstick.
No, don't use a
It's not a
chopstick.
great move. Get a lighter or something. But yeah, he just stabs it into his hand. Can we watch it again? It's the bit where he pulls it out really gets me.
Yeah.
You can see it pop out the back.
Yeah, it goes out the back of his hand. Ah, look, you can see it through the back of his hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't pierce the back skin. It goes all the way through the palm skin, and then it's just poking.
Yeah. It's like
stretching it like a tent.
Comically poking it out.
It's not a good one, that is it.
Oh, that one is like visceral, isn't it? It's like it made me want to move my hands alone. It's fucking horrible. Oh, my back of my hand feels weird watching that.
Yeah.
Right, let's watch the middle one
His
next.
nickname's Jesus now.
This one, again, just pause it straight away when we start. Like, look, this one is, what could possibly go wrong?
So this is a guy, this looks like a frat party.
Yeah, so one of my favourite genres, right? So, like, there are different genres of these videos that I really enjoy. One of my favourites is where it's clearly very third world and you know there's no health and safety and something fucked up's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
Those are great. This one is another variant that I very much enjoy. A load of people at a party doing something stupid so you feel no sympathy for them.
College kids.
Yeah.
This is very much college kids, isn't it? And it's one guy who is balancing what looks like a bratwurst.
Some sort of sausage.
A large sausage, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't think we can determine which country the sausage is from.
No.
Quite clearly, you haven't had enough experience.
Yeah, that's I forgot who I was talking to. The sausage sommelier. So the sausage is in his mouth. He's leaning back, and there is another dude who's got a big samurai sword who's going to chop the sausage.
Can I just say
now?
that,
Let's take bets.
Can I just say that I know for a fact that this was recorded not yesterday or this morning, because I've actually solved knife crime now.
Oh, right. This wouldn't have happened yet. This would have been off the street.
This will never happen again.
Yeah. So, shall we have a little watch?
Can I just say as well before we start that guy who's holding the sword, he does not know how to hold a sword in order to do this.
No, but
that's
he looks
not
like
how
a guy
you do
who
it.
would know how to hold a sword. Do you
No,
know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think he does.
Oh, I think he would, but now I see him holding the sword.
Can you see how he's doing it? So surely you would hold the sword and you'd have it, because the whole thing's going to rely on direction. He's holding it like he's about to do it up and down, like he's about to christen someone as a knight.
Well, he's going to go. You're going
to go sideways.
Anyway,
so why is his lead arm holding it like that?
Well, let's see what happens. I've got faith in the guy.
He's going to bury straight into this dude's face.
No, it's not. It's not. Here we go. And chop.
That's his nose.
Yeah.
That's fully covered.
Oh, his nose.
His nose is fully cut off. Yeah. Can we try and pause it a bit where we can see the nose being chopped off? They do replay it. On the second replay, I think there you go. Pause it there.
My God.
And the people in the background are still smiling because they've not
Well, you would.
registered.
You'd laugh about this forever.
They've not registered what's happened yet.
Because what's great with this one is, like, that's night over. He's off to the hospital. He's going to be fucked up. He's going to have scars forever.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be dead.
No
and
more
it's a great
cocaine
story
for
for
you.
everyone else. Yeah. Oh, imagine, hopefully he was doing coke that night, so he didn't feel that.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is how people transition into Voldemort.
Congratulations, you're a beautiful pug.
Yeah, see, now look at the face. Look at that girl. She's...
Yeah, she realises she's... Oh, it flops fully off.
Oh, God, he's got, barely got any of the sausage.
And it's like, how do you not consider this as a possibility?
Yeah.
Why has he gone so far down on the sausage? Whip the top of the sausage off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Be careful with samurai swords at parties, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah,
guys.
there we go. That was a fun one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a tough
Do you
one.
want to see another one that upset me?
Yeah, okay, sure.
That's this final one here.
Guy chopping his fucking nose off. Last one.
This one...
This is a dick? Is that a dick?
Mate, this one took me a while to work out what it is.
That looks like a willy in a bike chain.
You've got it. Willy in a bike chain, I know, it's serious.
I don't know who that is, but I'm guessing you're doing Morrissey.
Yeah, I was doing Morrissey, yeah. There's a song called Girlfriend in a Coma, you just said it in the rhythm of. It was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Willy in a bike chain?
Yeah, Willy in a bike chain.
Girlfriend in a coma.
Yep, close enough.
Is
Right,
it?
let's have a little look at this one. This is one of those where it's like, how do you find you have this fetish? Why? Look, he's winding it round. Oh, thank fuck this is so low res.
This feels
That
like
wheel is spinning.
This feels like this feels like a dispatches show about what goes on behind the scenes at Holford's.
This looks like his dick owes him money and he's trying to get it out of him. Doesn't it look like a fucking hostage video?
You got till Friday to pay me.
I'm putting it in second gear. It's fucking nuts, isn't it? Well, it's not, but it's like
Right,
it's so
the tip
around
as well,
the
isn't it?
helmet as well. It's so like violently in there.
When I said you needed a helmet for your bike, I wasn't.
It's just like, this is up there with the one where the guy puts his dick in a lawnmower for me.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
how
yeah.
do you, what steps have worked you here? Because this isn't your first day on the dick torture job, is it?
No.
This isn't where you
You've worked
begin.
your way up to this.
No.
Exactly. This is escalated.
Do you reckon he thought doing it with a tricycle was too paedophilic?
Still in one of those little cars that you walk with your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that, innit? he's like grinding it against the gears and everything.
Bad, isn't it?
It looks like a big thumb.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
horrible.
amazed it's not bleeding.
It's a
'cause it's
horrible.
really tight.
It's a horrible dick. It's a dick that's
It would be a contender for our worst dick series.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not small or anything. It's just tortured.
no. Well, I don't think you could do this.
Oh,
with a
God,
small
against
dick.
all the gears. It's actually
Yeah.
against the gears of the bike.
Yeah, getting spiked and ground.
It looks like a pork joint, doesn't it?
Yes. That's why Freddy's salivating. Pork and penis. He's
Seen all
fat and
his
he's
fave.
gay.
Sausages, pork.
Fucking hell. This
Well,
has been a really
what an
fun-
adventure this has been.
Right. What do you want to plug? Anything you want to plug at all?
Me? Yeah, I've got tour shows coming up.
Yeah, where you going, mate?
February and March next year.
Wow, you're getting this in early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Where are you going?
So far, I've got Leeds, Manchester, Belfast.
Nice.
Liverpool's coming up.
Nice.
That's
And
not
like,
the diary
obviously,
yet.
like, you know, if there's been more dates and stuff, just get on your social media, innit? Be the easiest way, yeah.
I'll be
Follow
announcing
Phil on
them.
there. He posts loads of great videos. He's dead fun. So make sure you're following Phil or you're
I
a
am Phil
cunt.
Chapman.
There you
Simon, greatest living producer. What is it that you want to plug?
Twitter and Instagram
Yeah.
at Simon Lomas.
Get him followed. Simon's also a very good comic, so get him followed on
And
there.
check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Deadmen Talk Pod.
Hopefully, you'll have already seen an advert for that in this episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, that should have happened earlier.
that should have happened.
Yeah.
But also, quick reminder, because not only do we put out an extra episode every week, and
Well,
all
that's
the,
already incredibly generous.
and all the special content,
Wow.
but there's occasions, isn't there, where we do Dead Men Talking episodes, and midway through the episode, I will say, God, we absolutely can't talk about this. This has to be edited out because this is horrific. And it's only happened on one or two occasions.
Yeah.
But one of the times it happened was the Ishan Akbar episode.
And we didn't stop. We
No,
didn't stop.
no.
We kept referencing it
We kept referencing it.
quite specifically
Oh.
over and over again.
Yeah.
So we had to cut out about 25 minutes of an episode. So that's going on Patreon.
It's going
'cause,
on
like, we
Patreon.
just
It
couldn't-
could not go
Freddy,
out.
Freddy's like, "It can't, I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. It can't go. No, actually, no, it really can't.
And
I
Red-
don't want to be sat there with a ukulele in 2 months' time.
Red rag to a bull with these cunts.
And like we just ran around with it. So we've cut a bit. There's an extra bit of the Ishan episode available on Patreon. If you're a Patreon, it's £3 a month. There's no excuse.
Yeah,
Unless, poverty.
Well, actually, as well, you can sign up for a 7-day free trial.
Yeah, you can actually.
So-
So if you're poor, just steal it.
What you can do
Yeah.
is you can sign up, watch it, go, fuck me, I can see why they didn't make that public. And
Then just stop. Yeah, like honestly, and like I fully endorse that. If you're skint, just watch it for free for a week. Enjoy yourself. And if you're not, pay us some money.
it involves, without going into detail, it involves us talking about somebody that I know that got stabbed to death. That kept referencing over and over and over again. So enjoy.
It was stuff like, you know, there was stuff like there was like one of the Tom's lovely question was like, how would you improve the human body? And I was like, I'd make it stab proof. Just fucking.
It was just horrific.
Yeah.
Sounds like you should have been at the charity match.
Yeah, if only you'd had that football game a few years earlier, that bit could have been avoided. Yeah?
Right. Thank you for listening. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck off.